the supremacy battle here in Rivers State still continues. It looks as if now, or should I say conclusively, we now have two House of Assembly, two parts of the House of Assembly here in Rivers State. The one answerable to our FCT Minister, Nyesom Wike, and the one answerable to the State Governor, Similaye Fubara. And it also entails that the godfatherism battle still continues here in Rivers State. Remember, this is the CIA corner here on TAF TV, where we make commentary regarding headlines as it keeps unfolding. And I bet you there has been a new unfolding regarding the House member, that is the Martins Emewele and Victor Okojumbo here in Rivers State. Don't go anywhere, I'll bring you details of this story after the break. Alright, you're welcome back from that very quick break. Now, you can remember exactly 13th of December 2023, some House members here, 27 of them here in Rivers State, actually defected from People's Democratic Party to the All Progressive Party, that's the APC. Legally, their seats were declared vacant. But these House members, as led by Martins Emewele, have proven adamant and said they still have a place regarding the House of Assembly. And they have been hosting themselves. As of on Tuesday, they gave a remarkable claim to the state governor, telling him he should stop withdrawing funds from the state revenue account. And it will interest you to know that this state revenue account is actually an account where all the taxes, the tariffs in the state are actually, and every other revenues are actually collected. And funny enough, the state governments have direct access to this account. Or should I say, the state governor has direct access to this account. But Martins Emewele and every other 27 House members are actually defected to APC, and the law claims that their seat still remains vacant, have yet been hosting themselves. They gave out a claim to the state governor, halting him from withdrawing funds from this particular account. But responding to this particular issue, just like I earlier said before we went on that break, it looks as if we now have two House members, or should I say two parties actually fighting for supremacy here in Rivers State. The ones answerable to the former governor, Nyesom Wike, which is currently the minister of the FCT, and the one answerable to the state governor, which is Sim Fubara, and the one answerable to the former governor, Nyesom Wike, is led by Martins Emewele. And the one answerable to the state governor, that's the current Rivers State governor, in person of Similaye Fubara, is Victor Okojumbo. Now, Victor Okojumbo, responding to the claim as brought by the opposing House member, stating that the governor should not have direct access to stating that the governor should stop withdrawing funds from the constituted revenue account. Now, Victor Okojumbo, responding to this particular claim, has stated it clearly that first, it is illegal for them to actually gather in Rivers State claiming a position of a House member, that it is actually offensive to the law according to the Constitution, and it is actually offensive for them to actually gather, talk less of giving out a claim to the governor to stop withdrawing funds from the revenue account, that is funds from our taxes and other revenues generated from the state. So the battle for supremacy still continues here in Rivers State. It is quite funny because we are expecting at some point, just like every other Rivers members are saying, it is actually wrong that the Constitution has actually stated that, see, if you defected to another party, your seat remains vacant. We are of the opinion, just like every other Rivers members, although we are not trying to point fingers to support either of the both sides. It is actually wrong, at least for the peace of the state. It is actually wrong that you actually defected from PDP that gave you a mandate, and you left to APC, and yet you're still claiming dominancy role when it comes to the activities of the state. Now, this is exactly the words of Victor Okojumbo responding to the claim as brought by Martins Emewele and other illegal House members, just like what Victor Okojumbo actually said, that the state governor should continue withdrawing funds, that they don't even have rights to gather, talk less of giving out a claim that the governor should stop withdrawing funds from that particular account. Now, we are seeking for the peace of the nation, for the peace of Rivers State and the nation at large. I think at this point, the federal government should actually step in, because this smoke that is... Oh, I don't really talk.
the smoke that is coming out now, if not intervene as quick as possible, might lead to a what they call that fire? That fire that used to
Wildfire.
wildfire.
Okay.
Exactly.
So at this point, we're of the opinion that the federal government should actually step into the issue of River State. And funny enough, in as much as this tussle for power is actually going on in River State, we are very shocked that Nyesom Wike is yet to actually say something about what is going. The only thing we are seeing is his effect, his power. His name, would I say, his name is being mentioned in every situation that is currently going on here in River State. We could remember few months ago, some weapons were actually smuggled into the state, and it was tagged to Nyesom Wike's boys. A protest was actually carried out, and they said, okay, Nyesom Wike boys and Fubara boys are actually fighting. That is why we have our councils still locked down till today. And funny enough, in as much as the state governor keeps responding to every single thing that is currently going on, but the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, is yet to actually say something. So at this point, we feel now him actually being a father of this very state, just like the claims have it that he's actually playing the godfatherism role when it comes to the activities here in River State. I feel he should at first try to clear his name in most of these things that are currently going on. But at this point, he has actually been very, very quiet about the situation, in as much as they are dragging him back and forth and saying this is his footprint, this is what he's actually doing. But he's yet to actually clear his name, at least for the sake of decency and clearing of his name as the FCT minister. He should actually address some little things that are currently going on here in the state. So at this point, just like what every other Rivers members are saying and every other single Nigerians on the social media are actually saying, let Nyesom Wike take his hands off the activities here in River State. So at this point, we are of the opinion that our FCT minister in person of Nyesom Wike and the House members, they should call the House members that are loyal to him. That is the 27 House members that actually defected to APC that are still loyal to him. I feel he should call them into order, because what they are doing now, they are actually distorting the system of the state. So as it stands now, we're having two House of Assembly members actually battling for who is actually ruling when it comes to decisions in the state. And it's really not funny. It looks as if the state is not actually being stabilized. There is no organized system here in River State, which is actually a false information. So at this point, I feel the FCT minister and our dearest president to actually call these House members to order. And Nyesom Wike should please call his boys to order, because it's really not funny. So at this point, we're still pleading and I'm pressing home this point. They should actually allow Michelin to actually rule in peace. We should stop distorting the system here in River State. Now, just like we earlier said, Victor Okojumbo has granted full permission to the state government in person of Michelin to have direct access to the constituted funds, that is the funds generated from our taxes and revenues. He should discard every information that comes from an illegal gathering by Martin Zemewele and every other defectors. They should remain where they are, that their seats remain vacant as long as River State is concerned. Now, regarding this particular headlines, you can also drop your comments. What do you think should be done to actually resolve this particular issue? Do you really think that the FCT minister should step in and at least call his boys to order, because they are actually distorting the system of this our dearest state, River State, and the nation at large? So regarding this particular headline, I'd like you to drop your comments and show your reactions. What do you think is the best decision to take in order to resolve this particular matter? Remember, this has been the CIA Corner here on TAF TV, where you also can be part of this show. You want to follow us up on all our social media handles. Like I earlier said, drop your comments and reactions so that other Nigerians can actually see. My name is Eyo Okeme. Do you want to take care of yourself?